Okay guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we have something a little bit different. So today we're going to be talking a little bit about my tonsil surgery, right? So this month I haven't been as, I would say, entertaining or jumping to the gun to be making some videos, but that's just because I'm on day 21 right now post tonsil surgery, where they took out my tonsils, my adenoids, and my uvula, which is a fun word to say. So if this is your first time here and this is a crazy video you're gonna watch, consider subscribing. And if you do, tell me below that you subscribed, all right? And we can connect with you and I can say thanks, because I appreciate it. So, and if you're an OG and you're here again, all right, I'm sorry this isn't about trucks or cars or doing some crazy stuff, but today we're gonna talk about this tonsil surgery because it sucked. But if you tune into next week's video, we're gonna be talking about my top 10 favorite all-time trucks, and I think it's going to be entertaining for everybody here who wants to be here for it. So anywho, all right, I'm going to show you guys some videos and me reacting to those videos as we kind of make our way through this whole recovery process. To preference these videos, okay, I am in my 30s, with kids, married and stuff, and our lives are busy and they're hectic, and so if you're thinking about doing this as an adult, I'm going to tell you that it's not for the faint of heart. I do consider myself a tough guy. My hands are cut right now. You know what I mean? So it happens, right? But this surgery, I would say the most difficult thing is the longevity, because I had pain for 14 days, right? And it's not like it's like the most excruciating thing in the world, but it's up there. Like, it's pretty painful and you're going through it every single day. So let's go through these videos a little bit so you can see where I'm at. So if you think that your personality is kind of like mine, maybe this will be like something that, if you're gonna go through it, you can have an idea of what to expect. But let's start going through these videos and let's take a look at it, right? Okay, so we're watching the first video now.
Me, get my tonsils out. So. All that in there. Going.
Yeah.
So wish me luck.
Good luck, dude, because you're gonna need it, okay, for sure. So, my day one, as you can tell, even in like this video here, you can see how puffy my face is, right? And you can see kind of like how chiseled I am kind of getting right now. Now, I like to say, guys, it's because I've been really focusing on my diet, my exercise, and I think I just kind of got a head start, let's say that, because throughout this process, I lost a lot of weight. I'll say that too. So for anybody who's doing that, I'm not saying get this surgery to lose weight. This is not a bariatric whatever. Okay, this is like you can't eat because it sucks that bad. And within my first, 7 days, I lost like 16 or 17 pounds. So I almost lost 20 pounds throughout this whole thing. So let's keep going through it, okay? Next video.
So I'm just waiting here in like the lobby. There's nobody here.
I was there, Matt. It's just 5:07 a.m.
I'm the first one. So I'm supposed to be here at 5:15. It's about 10 after 5 in the morning. So good morning.
You're such a nice guy.
Yeah, they're taking my tonsils and adenoids and all that out. Now, I'm in my 30s, and I got 2 kids.
Wish I had more.
This is going to be interesting. But hopefully it's not as bad as people say it is.
Alright, so I will say that throughout the process, if you do have like small children, so my kids are, my daughter just turned 4, my son's 2, and they rely on me a lot. So when I'm home, they want to be with me, and they're pretty attached to me. So, if they know I'm around, they want to be around me. So, luckily, my wife utilized some babysitters, and for like my first 3 days, luckily I had this surgery on a Friday. So I had Friday, Saturday, Sunday to recover. So she was home because she doesn't work the weekend, so she could watch them. And then 2 other days during the week, she had her mom come up one night, and then she was gonna have her mom come up another night, but I was actually feeling better by then. Enough to like be around the kids. It was painful, but I think that was day like, maybe day 5. Yeah, so she was with them for 3 days, and then her mom was with the kids at night, until bedtime. and then I had to help her out. And then we had a babysitter at night, and I had to help her out with the kids. And that following night, her mom was going to be up, so I guess my day 6. But I was feeling well enough to be around the kids and like be able to handle their whole nighttime routine. So basically, I have the kids every night from usually like 2 o'clock until bedtime, and I do the whole afternoon with them and I put them to bed. But my wife was able to like make sure that there was like babysitting and stuff like that, and she made sure I was stocked up on like Italian ice and all that stuff. So it's really important because the only thing you can really have is like cold stuff. You can have warm stuff. I feel like I tried getting some soup, but it just did not do the trick. The only thing that sucks about eating cold stuff all the time is that it's tough on your teeth. Like I ended up brushing with Sensodyne because it is tough on your teeth. Like your teeth are mad sensitive, you know, from eating all the cold stuff post surgery. But let's jump into the next video. Let's see what we're doing here. All right. All right.
So I'm just like, so I'm a little sleepy. I'm just chilling, waiting to do the thing, baby.
Mm-hmm. So that's at 6:46 in the morning, it says, right? And if you could tell by my hairline, I let my kids shave my head like the day before. They wanted something to do, and I wanted something more interesting for them to do. So I went ahead and I just got the razors out, and I said, all right, pick whatever guard you want, and they just went to town on my head. So right now, I'm growing back in, okay? It will be nice, and it will be pretty once again, but for now, I don't know. I feel like I look like Uncle Fester or something, but it's a good thing I wear a hat. And if you think I look pretty, save that. And if you think I look pretty, then please leave a comment down below. Okay, support. Okay, we need that. We need that female to male support, and we also need that male to male support, right? Because everybody's pretty in their own way. Anyway, next video. All right. Oh.
So this is day 1. I had my tonsils out this morning. Don't mind my G.I. Jane. Let my kids shave my head. Got my Italian ice. It's pina colada and blue raspberry. And yeah, I'm just hanging out so I can talk a little bit. It's I had to be there at 5:15 in the morning. Surgery was at 7:30. And it's like 5 o'clock now. As you see, it's all gone. But we're gonna see how times how it goes as it goes on. A little hard to talk. Throat hurts a little bit, but I've definitely had worse pain. So it's just uncomfortable. It's one of those things that's just like uncomfortable. But I mean, Italian ice. If it stays like this, then it'll be alright.
Oh man, look at me just trying to be so optimistic. Well, you know, it was a little bit painful. I'm coming off of all of the sleepy time drugs, right? All the anesthesia, and I'm also on painkillers right now. It is painful, I remember, but it really wasn't like the worst pain in the world. Like I was able to put down Italian ice. So I'm like, if I could just keep swallowing this whole time, be able to drink water and eat cold stuff, like I'm gonna be all right. Now, as we learn, as the saga continues, it ain't all sunshine and rainbows. So let's get on to the next video.
What's up, everybody? So it is day 2 post-op from my surgery, and I'm not talking as good today. It's definitely more painful. So it's hard to talk. Just had a little bit of ice cream, and I had some Italian ice today, water, some pudding, but nothing really harder than that as far as consistency goes. But yeah, today kind of sucks. I'm about to go take a pain pill and just try and like take a nap. But yeah, it's not as easy as I thought it was gonna be. but it's definitely not as hard as I thought it was gonna be either. At this point, judging from other people's videos. But I'm gonna need to wear a hat on the next time I jump on here because I let my kids shave my head and I don't look like Jason Statham at all. Anywho, I'll catch up with you guys tomorrow. See how we're doing on day 3. But hey, so far it sucks, but we're making it, right?
All right, so looking at day 2, that's when I started feeling like really feeling it. Like now you're getting into like all of the nitty gritty, right? You're really feeling it right now. It's starting to like, you know, every time you swallow or every time your throat goes up for any reason at all, it's painful. It's like crushing on. It's like pressing on like an open wound. So, just saying, kind of started to suck. But try to stay positive and trying to be comedic there. And honestly, I think I look like Jason Statham. I look damn good in this video. What do you? I can't be so hard on myself. All right, let's go into the next video where I do an update.
Yo, what's up? So today's post-op day 6, I think. Yeah. Well, Friday will be a week. Today's Wednesday. So we post-op day 5. I don't know, post-op day 6. We're gonna call it that. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Yes, post-op day 6. And I'm still in a lot of pain. So I'm just letting you know, keeping you updated. I haven't done much the last
All
few
that
days.
clicking around is my dog.
Just been taking my pain pills.
Doing the clickety clackety.
Just
because he's like a little like
sleeping.
You know, impatient as well. He's like, dude, you've been
That's
like
all I
laid
can
up
really
for
do.
like a week now, dude. Are you gonna
I've
like
lost
get out of
15
bed and like
pounds so
play?
far.
Anywho,
It's a lot. So just chilling. Really hard to swallow. Been trying to do like ice cream, ice chips, Italian ice every day. Water obviously every day. But it's just really hard. So I'm hoping here in the next few days it gets better. I hope anyway, because otherwise I'm going to have to go to the ER. Because I'm losing a ton of weight and I'm just feeling really weak. It's hard to talk, sorry. Or maybe I'm not sorry. Or yeah, screw you. Anyway, hopefully next time I update you guys, I'm feeling much better.
all right. So, gotta be honest. I think day 5, day 6 really kicked my balls. All right, and I should have probably went to the ER on day 6 because I lost a lot of weight. And I couldn't really swallow too good, right? I'm trying to stay positive there, but like I'm like beat up. And that's not just like pain meds, like I'm all like zonked out. No, like I'm beat. Like this thing has me beat because you can't sleep. You're up every few hours. You're trying to pop these pain pills. You're trying to drink. And it's just like, it's just wearing on you mentally at this point. I'll say that. Let me see if I have a day 7 because guess what? I went to the ER. Right, I went to the ER. The pain didn't get any better. I lost a little bit more weight, and I just felt like totally beat down by this thing. And let's see if I have a video of that. We're gonna make a quick little update. So, it's starting to grow back in. Anyhow, let's put a hat on so I'm not scaring anybody. Now listen, today is day 10. I've had my tonsil surgery and it still hurts like crazy. So taking some stuff, you know, pain pills and all that stuff, spraying this numbing stuff on my throat, which is helping. I should do that right from the beginning, but really just sticking to like water, ice cream, stuff like that still. So I'm down a little bit in weight, but everything's getting a little bit better. It just still hurts. So no steaks, no foods, no burgers, no pizza. Yes, you can have a little ice pop. So hopefully, like the end of this week, we need something substantial because
really just sweet since turning up my stomach a little bit. So, anywho, just a quick little update.
All right, so as you can see from this video, I am feeling much better than 5 days ago, that's for sure. I went to the ER, right, like I was telling you, and they immediately like pumped me full of fentanyl, and then like about an hour and a half later they put some morphine in me because they said it was gonna be longer lasting. And then I could finally try and eat a little bit, but even under morphine, I was like, it was painful eating. And I know I have a high pain tolerance because I've had like other painful surgeries, and that were like, you know, 9 out of 10 pain. Like you can't go to the bathroom for like 4 days or something like that, you know, like, but after that you're good, you know, you're good. And even like sprained ankles, I have so many multiple sprained ankles that I wear like a brace a lot of times because my right ankle is so unstable that the bone on bone is just aching like crazy. But you know, really doesn't stop me too much. This is the first time where I was like, holy crap, I can't do anything right now. You know, like I felt worn out, I felt beat, you know? So day 10, I'm doing a little bit good, right? I think I'm on like I'm on the turn, right? Day 11, I think I have some Red Robin. I think I ate a burger. And it was painful, but as I said, you want to use the throat, like, what is it called? The chloroseptic throat sprays. And you want to get the Vicks, like Vapo Cool or whatever that numbs your throat. Man, after getting them, I got them the day I was at the ER, and they made a world of difference. You know, some people say they're not going to. What I'm telling you, get it. Okay, the cold stuff is beneficial. Drinking water is definitely beneficial because it helps like keep like the scarring down because your throat's moving a lot. As far as like the PT perspective, because I'm a PTA, right, I work in physical therapy and I have a bachelor's, right. So listen up. Anytime you have a surgery, you're gonna have scarring, right? Even if we can get a little cut, you get scarring. And your body's response to it is to basically throw a truck full of asphalt in a pothole. And they go, fixed it, right? So your job then is to make it functional. That's why if you get a knee replaced, you have to keep moving it. If you get your hips replaced, you got to keep moving. You got to keep walking, right? You got to make sure that when that scar tissue is starting to really form, that it can be functional, right? So with your throat, you want to be swallowing a lot. You want to be drinking lots of water. You want to be trying to eat and all that because it's going to help that scar become more functional. And I think it helps to knock loose a lot of the scabbing that occurs, right? But day 10 here, we're doing much better. And I'm going to say, basically because the big change was I switched my pain medication from like this oxycodone that had Tylenol in it to just plain oxycodone small tabs. And you can take Tylenol if you need it. And it's actually a lot better on your stomach than I was having before. The other thing is I did those chloroseptic sprays and the Vicks like Vapo Cool little like, we'll call them like cough drops, but they're like throat drops or whatever. They help to numb your throat. So I'll say those things were definitely beneficial. So let's jump into the next video here.
Hey everybody, what's going on? So today is day 11 post tonsil surgery. So it is Monday? No, it's Tuesday. It's Tuesday, like the 22nd or something like that. So this Friday would be 2 weeks prior. Like it would be like my whole 14 days. Yesterday, we went to Red Robin because it was the 21st. I should have known. Oh, no. Yesterday was the 19th. I should have known that. Okay, so today's the 20th. 19th, because yesterday was my daughter's birthday. So, yesterday was the 19th. Today's the 20th. Tuesday the 20th. Now, we went to Red Robin, and I had a burger and some fries. Now, the fries were kind of like, I don't know if it's a salt or whatever, but it was like killing my throat. I had no sauce, and I had no sauces on, obviously, the burger or anything like that, because it would just burn the crap out of your throat. But I did have it, and I was able to put it down. I had like throat spray and like numbing lozenges like throughout the dinner, like as like a side basically. But it was enough to numb the throat up, and then the throw out. And then this morning I got up and I had a cinnamon roll with my daughter. She was up at like 6 in the morning, so we went down and we were hanging out, and we had some cinnamon rolls. So I was able to put one down without any liquid. So that's a pretty good sign. Still hurt like hell, but able to do it. So now I'm hoping by Friday I'm better. On Thursday I have a follow-up appointment with one of my doctors or whatever. So hopefully that goes well. I think that I'm healing up because I can drink more, swallow, and I'm starting to finally eat, which is good. My lowest weight was 208 from 225, so I almost lost 20 pounds throughout this thing in like not even a 2-week period because you're just drinking, and it hurts a lot to eat, so you just don't eat. But not recommending that for people if you're trying to lose weight, because I'm just gonna gain all this weight back. I hope you guys know that. But hopefully I can be ahead of the game a little bit and make some better decisions. Besides the burger and besides the cinnamon roll, I think it's time to get back on track.
Not much to say there. We're healing up. I think we're doing pretty good. So if someone were watching this video, you'd probably be like, all right, so around day 10 or 11 is probably when I'm going to start to feel better. And I'd say that's a good ballpark. I talked to other people that I know personally that have had this surgery, and they all say that days 10 to 14 is when they start to feel better. I was thinking I was going to feel better day 5 or 7 at the latest. I was like, I got this, and I grossly underestimated the pain that you're going to be in. I even talked to my grandmother. Said she had hers done, her tonsils taken out, adenoids, all that, in her early 20s, and she said that she remembers the pain was so excruciating. She said childbirth was less painful than getting your tonsils out. And I'll take that for what it is, because I don't like when people compare childbirth to this or that or this or that. But I'll say it does suck. So I'm gonna say, guys, that by day 14 I really started to feel better. It really did take all 14 days. But even now, it's still a little sore back there, and I lose my voice a little bit at times, but things are still healing up. As far as the back of my throat, and what maybe people didn't tell you is that when they do this surgery, everything's gray back there, right? I think it's because of the cauterization or whatever they go through to get that out, but everything's gray, and then it starts to and mucousy a little bit, and it starts to break down. So at times I was spitting a lot and getting some of that out. But they say a lot of times you just swallow that. So I didn't really experience swallowing any big chunks or anything like that, but I will say that when I went in for my follow-up there, with my doctor, they said everything looked good, everything looked like it was healing well, and they didn't really have too many complaints. They said, everything's great, just keep doing what you're doing, basically. Now, as far as my throat now, I know there's a little bit of discolorization, you want to call it. There's a little bit of gray still or whatever, and they said everything's gonna be pink back there, probably by they said at 21 days or maybe a little bit afterwards. And then I don't have to go back unless, something comes up where I'm starting to have infection signs or something like that. But for now, I'm pretty happy with the way I'm feeling. I'm able to eat and all that. I will say that at day 21 now, I happily gained some weight back. I weighed 212 today. So I'm up 4 pounds, from 208. Not that sad about it, because, we're a week out. I thought it was gonna be 230 by now, because that's what happens with a lot of people that lose weight really quickly. You gain it all back and then some. So I'm just trying to, make good choices and stay fit throughout this. And I do think that working out is helpful. Once you can start working out, just walking on a treadmill, something real easy, just getting out and just getting some exercise. I think a lot of times blood flow is really helpful when you're recovering from any type of surgery, and it's also good for your mind, because if you're just laid up all day, and you're in pain, you're just focusing on that pain, right? And you need to really get out there and just get the body moving a little bit, and sometimes that's the whole world of difference. Anywho, if you guys got anything out of this video, if you were interested in getting your tonsils out or whatever, and you weren't sure how bad it's going to be, I'm going to tell you it sucks. But I'm also going to tell you that if I can do it, you can do it. Just stay positive and just ride that wave. It's such a short portion of your life, right? And my reason for doing it was because I have some mild sleep apnea, where I was snoring a lot. Now my wife says I'm not snoring, so that's good. That means that'll help me live a little longer, I think. You're gonna sleep better. And I was also getting tonsil stones over probably more regularly over like the last 7 or 8 years. And to the point where like they were like getting blocked and it was hard for me to get them out, and I was able to get them out. But anyone who knows about tonsil stones, especially if you're getting them all the time, you know that it can make your breath a little funky. So I was always brushing my teeth like 3-4 times a day, always chewing gum, gargling mouthwash, and you know, a lot of times it wouldn't be enough. So I'm happy to say now that that department, having halitosis as they call it, is much better. I feel like a normal person can just brush your teeth and get on with your life and not you know, not scare anybody. I also think now I can start telling some good secrets. All right, so if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like, right? Thank you guys for being here with me. Thank you for all the OGs who came back to figure out why the heck I've been gone for a little bit. And for anybody new, even if you're not into trucks, cars, going fast, working out, music, any of that stuff, consider subscribing. Maybe this will change your mind a little bit. And if you do, tell me you subscribe below, and so I can connect with you. I did start that e-commerce business, and I have some cool Chevy shirts if you guys want to check them out right here. The link is in the description, and show some love. Buy something that's like under 20 bucks. Give it a whirl, and hopefully you like those designs. I will see you guys in the next video. Have a great day.